Welcome back to the Grow Bush YouTube channel. Today, we're trying to heat the garage because it's cold out. It's about 2 degrees and our heater is not, our wood stove isn't doing justice. So, if you remember some from the previous videos, I'll link them up somewhere above. We have these diesel heaters that we use on our van conversions. Colton has his here, and then mine is back over there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try mounting them up in the garage to see if that'll be a sufficient source of heat.
There'll be
So we
two
don't
of them.
freeze. Yeah, so
we're
we'll have
gonna-
2 of those,
we're
and then
gonna mount them right next to each other and run them out of the same diesel tank. And
should be
that's
efficient.
Tanner out there.
Yeah, on the go-kart.
Yeah.
But we're gonna
Yeah.
get them moved into the shop here and then
Get a
assess
better
them,
look at 'em.
assess them from there.
So
So
now
now that we're in here, I have mine's still set up on this board from, if you've seen, I guess, the previous videos. Colton has his over here yet.
Almost done.
He's got to detach some stuff. He's a little neater with his build, so he's got a little more disassembling to do. But the plan is, for the time being, I think we're just gonna set them up here so we can vent them out the window. But then we'll probably put a permanent shelf in there. You thinking?
Yeah, I think we can almost just put a little piece of wood here just so they can sit up there.
And then we get some hot air blowing out this way, because this is the area. This area right here, where we're normally working. But we're gonna get them all disassembled, and then probably kind of mocked up, and then we'll tune you guys in. Just for testing purposes, we're gonna hook one up here just to kind of see what it's gonna do.
If it doesn't work, you probably won't see this.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it is. We gotta figure out, obviously, a better way to seal that up. And we have this tube here, just to kind of disperse heat, because the exhaust gets very warm, as you would have saw in the previous videos if you tuned in for those. We're gonna see what kind of heat it puts out. Colton looks like he's
We're
a
almost ready.
mad wiring scientist. Oh yeah, I don't know if this made it into the last video, but it takes like half an hour to prime these.
This has still got old diesel in it, so
We're gonna see if that works.
this is old too.
Yeah, mine's probably decent. Got him. All right, so mad scientist, do you have this all wired up yet?
It's,
The battery,
it's warming. It says.
it's warming. Oh, I can feel it coming out. It's cold, but it'll be so nice if this works. Cause our heater.
It'll look a lot nicer than this.
Yeah, hypothetically, if this does work, we can get rid of all of that, which would open this up so much. It's got to have gas in it, right? Or fuel, because it's
Yeah.
heating up.
I forget what way. This had to be turned a certain way.
Oh, is that like a weird angle? But I don't think it really matters. I think it's just so it doesn't get hung up, because it's not a big fuel pump.
It's gonna turn off here in a minute. I'll have to turn it back on.
What do you have? Temp at Colton?
It doesn't show right
Oh.
now because I had it. It's gonna turn off and then I'll have to turn it back on.
Gotcha. Kind of priming. We'll see. There it goes. Heard it.
Alright. Now it's on. It should be warming up, and then it should start the pump.
The slow tick.
Yeah. The other thing is I don't know how this. Yeah.
There's a big bubble I see in here.
It is warm.
Yeah, let it push through. All right, so it's fired up now. You can hear it revving over the table saw. I apologize for that, but it's actually putting out warm
Not even
air.
Warm yet though.
It's still warming up.
That's
The fact-
hot, but
It puts out hot air.
yeah, it'll get warm.
It would heat either of our vehicles up in
2
minutes. Yeah. It is heating up.
I don't know.
All right, so we determined that that heater actually does make a big enough difference. So now, Colton, what you working on?
Well, I'm gonna pretty much mount two of them side by side, and then all the wiring is gonna hopefully go in between here. I'll have one gas tank that they can both draw out of, and then a gas tank will be on this side and a battery will be on this side. So we'll just have one battery and one gas tank. And then this whole shelf, I gotta make some supports for it. It's just gonna sit up there, and then the exhaust.
Right along, kind of by the trim there.
Yeah, kind of hot.
Yeah, kind of where we had it sitting
And
there
then
for the
this.
test.
We'll sit in the window and we'll make some.
Some sort of flange
Yeah.
round and.
And then the exhaust will go out there. And hopefully it works.
Hopefully it does what it's supposed to do,
Yeah.
which is add heat
And then maybe we won't have to run that.
as much at least.
Yeah.
Alright,
This will be a lot more convenient because you'll just be able to walk out here and push a button and they'll start up.
You don't have to worry about it stay running.
Right.
All right, we'll check on you in a little bit.
Yep.
What are we looking at here, Colton?
Well, we got. They're hooked up. The only thing we got left to do is these go to the fuel pumps. So you kind of got to run these wires over here. I'm gonna set a gas tank here, and then mount both fuel pumps there, and then we'll run the lines. And then we gotta figure out something to hang this
Up there, because it is kind of heavy.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be. This is gonna.
It's gonna be really heavy.
So it's gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
But,
Cool, cool. We'll have to figure out some sort of plating, like you said, for that too.
Right.
The sides. But that wouldn't be bad, because we can even use, not cardboard, but like something like that to where.
This is the only spot that's gonna get hot. Just right around here.
Yeah.
Figure out when we get there, I guess.
All right, so I looked over and it looks like Colton's got some progress. So walk us through where you're at, Colton.
Trial stage.
Trial stage.
We just kind of got something temporary set up there. We're just gonna set it on top of that, run the exhaust outside, and see if it'll fire up.
So you can run two of them.
Yeah. It's heavy. Your side probably is. It's not bad.
Yeah, yours is. See if you can tip it. That looks like a pretty mean unit.
Okay. I'm gonna get a stool.
All right, so Hayden Colton got it moved up here. Colton, what are you getting ready to do?
We're gonna fire them both up.
Like you got two monitors. Looks like two tuners. I hear him starting.
So the real question is, how long is this gonna take to
To prime, yeah.
prime? But it's besides the point. This is the only thing I'm worried about, I guess, is this.
That heating up.
Well, this is gonna have to be sealed up a lot back here. We're getting a lot of air in there.
Well, we just kind of want to test it out for. I don't know if that's adequate. So they're both working, which is good to know. So you're thinking of running just a trickle charger onto the
I think
battery
so.
just to keep it charged?
On that. I think that should be enough.
I got more than
No. Now we wait until the fuel pumps start going.
Yeah, you can see where fuel's there. It's got to make its way all the way up.
This
So we're
one, this one's almost. I mean, it's already up to here,
Okay.
but that was just kind of full before.
All right, we'll cut it here and let you know when it's actually getting close. And we're back. All right, so the fire one here has made it all the way, or fuel's made it all the way to the, good old heater. And then this one here,
This one's
just
smoking a lot.
crusting. Yeah.
It's It's kind of coming back in because the wind's blowing, but we don't have that block
sealed
off.
up yet. But they are starting to go, which is
Good.
dangerous.
Dangerously cool.
Let's see the air bubbles go in there. See.
This one's still cold. This one hasn't got any diesel yet.
Should have brought a thermometer out here to.
This one's getting warm.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow we'll have to bring a thermometer out and.
Tomorrow we're gonna try. Once the garage is cold.
It's not gonna be cold tomorrow.
Well, I guess the next day it is cold. We're gonna try heating it up just with this and see how long it takes.
See if it actually heats up.
Right.
We're curious how much diesel it's going to use because when we had them in the vehicles, they'd use.
You could run a gallon and it'd last like 14 hours. But
They weren't running on high the whole
They'd wind
time.
up and then die down once it got warm. These are gonna be at full tilt.
Well, that's putting out heat. Sounds like a jet.
This one got it. Oh yeah, this one's
It's
going.
yeah.
Sounds like
This is really
Take
roughing
off.
up. Oh, it's starting to get warm. That one's hot.
I'm curious how this battery's how it's gonna fill up. Let me get
You
a
should
volt.
test it,
Let
yeah.
me get a volt. Oh, it's not really
Wish it was a fridge. What are we looking at, Cole?
Oh, we're still at 12 volts.
Wow, lots.
Gee.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I smell it a little bit, but
Yeah, I do
that's
too.
because of wind we're
I think it's we got a lot coming out of our exhaust pipes, yeah. You can see it coming out up there, maybe a little bit. So we're getting some fumes back in, so we wouldn't want to run it for super long.
Right.
Until we get it sealed up. Yeah, when we get it sealed.
You're smoking a little there, bud.
That's pumping out a lot of heat though.
Yeah, that's why I'm like this now.
You wouldn't want to put your hand any closer than that. It's warm.
Thanks for watching the video. We got these diesel heaters installed. We gotta just mount these shelves a little better because you can't get to the top of my toolbox. But that'll be a project for a different day. At least we got them up. And
Works great.
Yeah,
I think
it should be
it'll
working.
outperform.
The furnace.
The furnace,
Big Bertha.
yeah.
We'll have to give her a shot when it's cold.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.